All right. Good start to the back day. I actually forgot that it was chin up day, and I started doing a warm-up set of pull-ups. And then I looked back and I was like, wait a second, I already did pull-ups recently. So that was 115 pounds for 3. Felt pretty solid. I haven't actually watched the video yet, so hopefully my chin got somewhere close to the bar. I don't know. Felt good. I'm going to rest for a little bit, and then we'll do 90 pounds. Let me, well, first of all, very exciting news. 94 degrees, excellent, but feels like 104. I feel like that's always like a nice helpful tip the weather people give you. Like, hey, it's really hot outside, but it's going to feel worse. So got that going for us, which is nice. Let's check the weight, see what we got. Hope for good things, right? Nothing. All right. Huh. All right. Well, I had a good amount of food today. Yeah, I had a solid amount of food today. So first set of chin-ups done, I'm to 90, then 70, 2 sets on the double rows, 2 sets on the single arm pull downs, farmer curls, maybe something else for grip, but we'll see. That should. All right, 90 pounds on the weight. I think the best I've done is a sketchy 7 reps, with the 7th one not being that great. So body weight hasn't really bumped up too much, so maybe we can possibly take a stab at 8. I really don't know though until I do those first couple. A lot of it too depends on how fast I can go through the first 2 reps, because I always feel the need to stretch after the first one and kind of reposition. If I can ever get like 3 out of the way quick, still pausing, then maybe more is possible, but we'll see. Let's get going. Definitely. Let's get a good, Let's get a good set going here. I got something to show you afterwards. Something we got the little pal. All right. Yeah. Whew. Good stuff. Well, you know what? It's too far away to show you. We got this little drivable Jeep for him. Super cool. Unfortunately, it was used, so it was cheap, which is great, but the battery was dead. Found a new battery. Home Depot, maximum power now. We're all good. Poor buddy was sad. Someone actually gave us one on Friday, this little drive around vehicle for free. That one was dead, sadness, but he loved sitting in it. So we had to get rid of that one because it was dead. Tried to fix it, tried a bunch of different things. No go, it was a shot. So electronics were broken, I don't know what, but found another one. This one works pretty big too, honestly. And it looks like a scaled version of an actual Jeep. You know how some of them, they're kind of like, I don't know, like just like a really smushed car. This is just like a small version of a Jeep. It's like to scale. So pretty cool. All right, on to the double rows. The blown disc double rows. I feel like I've had a lot of comments like that, like rest in peace lower back. Yup. I like doing them, so I'm gonna keep doing them. Hopefully 10. I mean, if someone was gonna try and do them, like the way I'm not recommending this, but the way I did was I started with the 30-pound dumbbells and just got used to those, then 40s and 50s, and like obviously now we're at the hundreds, but I started doing them I think almost a year ago, so quite a while of building up, slow and steady. It's not like I just went straight into the 90s. All right, see what we can do here. Pop in the back. Finally. I don't know if the form was perfect or not. Whew. Felt pretty decent for the first 6 or 7, but I was just focused on getting the 10 today. Like, let's get comfortable. Double digits, you know. I'm already getting fired up about tomorrow's workout. Log press PRs. Log press was moving last week. 205 for 3. I mean, it's feeling better and better every time. I think I was missing out by not using my belt. All right, a little rest. Let's get the 85s. All right, 85s. I feel like with these and with everything back related, that the stretch is where I see most of the gain. Not that like the peak contraction isn't important or whatever, but like I'm not getting a peak contraction on chin-ups. I'm not getting peak contraction with these type of rows, but yet my back keeps getting bigger. So I don't know. Is that bro science? I'm not really sure. Most importantly, I like the way the back workout is structured. So if you like the way your workout program is structured, in the long run, you'll keep doing it. Obviously, safety, most important thing. But you know, if you're doing a workout, and I talk about this all the time, if you're doing a workout that you absolutely hate, I don't know. I mean, if you're seeing great gains from it, then you're probably not going to you're not going to really hate it. You know what I mean? You gotta enjoy it. Big believer in that. So, all right, let's do it. 85s. Good stuff. All right, little rest, pull downs. Nearing the end of the workout. Sadness. It's a good workout though. Feel solid about it. Back and biceps. So basically just back. I think I need to up my arm game a little bit though. If we're trying to reach that next level, you know, the 18 plus inch arms. I don't know. Maybe if we have time today, we'll do some extra bicep work. Come on. Straps take a little longer setup, but worth it for the back gains. It's not that I don't want 18-inch arms. I just feel like the rows do more for my biceps than actual bicep curls. Big blocks go in the bucket first, right? If you're trying to fill up a bucket and you've got a bunch of blocks, some are big, some are small, you got to put the big ones in first. Small ones fall in around it. That's my philosophy. Approach. Wouldn't call it a philosophy. Take that back. All right. Whew. All right. Elbow's been good lately. Elbows have been very happy lately. Just had to back the weight down for a little bit. That was my own fault, though. I increased the farmer curls too quickly. It's always when I get into trouble. Same thing with squats, deadlifts. If I follow a steady progression and increase slowly, I'm fine. It's when I, try something I shouldn't really be trying. That's when I get hurt. Whew. Get a little hip cramp. Just gotta hydrate better. Little recovery. We'll try and get 7. What's the consensus here on with bench press? Because I feel like every bench press video I have somebody that says like, don't put the safeties on the side of the bench press. And I have good, not safeties, sorry, the clips. Definitely put the safeties on. And they say like, so in case you fail, you can dump the weight off the sides, which doesn't make sense when you have safeties, because if you fail, it's just going to land on here. You're not going to be able to dump it to either side anyway. So I don't understand that. If you didn't have safeties, then maybe that's the way to go. I feel like the way to go is just do it in a full squat rack if you can with bars. So if it ever slips or anything, you've got something really solid, like even more solid than here. But if I have safeties on my bench and I don't have clips on my bar, like if I fail, the bar is going to go down to here. I'm not going to be able to tilt it at all. My arms are going to be shot anyway because I failed the rep. So I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. I think maybe people see it and they don't notice the safeties or something. My worry too would be, I've always used clips on my bench press, so that's just me personally. Like, people should do whatever they want to do. I feel like in the squat rack is the best way to go, preferably with a spotter. But I've always kept the clips on because, like, say you have a weird wonky rep where it tilts on the way up and the plates start to slide off, and now you've got 20-30% extra pressure on your shoulder all of a sudden, and now you tweaked your shoulder, and now your shoulder's shot. Now your shoulder's never the same again, and now you're that person in the gym who always talks about how they used to bench 315. Like 90% of the people I meet who used to lift, they were all stronger, they were all bigger. Like, anyone else have that experience? Like, literally everyone I meet who tells me they used to lift, like, used to be taller, used to be stronger, used to bench 4 plates. Like, I'm not saying, it's not true for some of them, but the odds of every single person, crazy. I was just talking to somebody about that. I sold the squat stands because I got this squat rack now that I use. And he was talking about his experiences in the gym. And he said, like, every time he starts to talk to somebody about his squatting, like, they have some story about how they squatted 495 or something when they were like 22. And, I was watching, let me do this. I'll tell you after. Whew. There we go. Funny story after. Hold on. Don't rest too long because then it kind of knocks the effectiveness of this down a little bit. The 7 reps no longer becomes challenging enough. Oh, so it was a video. Oh, hold on. What am I doing? Maybe I can do it standing. I don't know if I'll be in the frame or not, but it was a video of Mike Hisertel and Mitch Hooper. I don't know who was interviewing who, whatever. They were doing a video together, and Mitch was talking about how, like, as the world's strongest man, at least at that time, he said, like, people would come up to him and be like, "Oh, my, I don't know, cousin who lifts weight is like bigger than you and is like 6'5" and stronger." And Dr. Mike was just like, "They're lying." Everyone has this like warped perception of how big they were, or how big this person was. One funny example is in the movie Fast and Furious. I forget who it was, like the original one. There was some dude that drove the S2000, and I remember as a kid thinking like, "Oh, that guy's pretty big." And then I watched that movie recently and just looked like a decently in shape, I don't want to say small person, but like normal sized person. But my perception at that point in time was that that person was big. So yeah, enough of a rant. I just thought it was funny that when I sold those squat stands to that person, he said the exact same thing. He's like, "Yeah, everyone I talked to about my squat and deadlift, they all have some story about how they pulled more, or squatted more, or used to be bigger, or whatever." I'm like, "Dude, just keep doing you. Don't even worry about that." All right, so on to the curls. That's when the forearms really look crazy. This is like occlusion training for my hand, right? All right. One more. I don't know if I'll repeat this next back workout. I just thought it'd be fun. All right. All right, that's it. That was a good one. That was a pretty long workout, actually. If you made it to the end, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is it for today. I'm going to decompress in a second, but I didn't put that on camera because, well, I just don't want to. And because I don't want anyone else to try it, because I don't know if it's a recommended method for keeping your back healthy. I just know it works for me. Barbell curl, pyramid, drop set, whatever. Just want to try something different. So we started at 145, then 135, 125, 115, 105, 95. Might be something that I do because it doesn't take a huge amount of time, and I feel like it hits low range, but also high range, because by the end you've done a ton of reps. So we'll see. Appreciate the support as always. Tomorrow we got log press. Probably going to try and knock out 210 because 205 for 3 last time was like no problem. So that'll be the goal. Some behind the neck press. And yeah, that's it. If you're new to the channel, thanks so much for tuning in. Videos every day. I like to work out, so I work out every day. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to go rehydrate. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're getting a workout in, and hope it's not 94 degrees wherever you're at. All right, that's it. Peace.